Hello everybody. In this video, we are going to see case statement in MySQL. You might have learned about if and else logic in programming or in Excel. You have used it. The same type of logic we can apply here with the help of case statement, where we can basically check some conditions and then give some values to that particular column, or maybe based on some condition, we can do some operations. That we are going to see it here today, where we are going to see how we can use this case statement and what are the its various operations. So first of all, let me try to get some first name, comma last name from this particular table. And what I am trying, I wanted to do is basically we do have age as well here, which is nothing but you can see this first name, last name, and age in this particular uh, table. Now, what we wanted to do is we wanted to see if the age of this person less than 30, then we can say it's young people, then maybe 31 to 50 as middle-aged person, and more than 50 is senior citizen. Something like that we need to define. How we can do that? For that, we do have this case statement, uh, which is we need to start with this case. So for that, I just put semicolon here and then case statement. And here I am just checking when age. So age is the column which is I wanted to check. If age is less than 30, then what we are going to say? Then you can type like this, or it is capital, and here you can say as young. And to end this, we can make it as end word here, and then just say okay. So this is how it is coming. Like you can see, only one person which is here is young, and I think we don't have anyone else who is less than 30. So that is something which is we are doing. So basically, case is a statement as a starting point, and when. So we can write when condition. After when, we need to give the proper condition, that what is the condition you need to check, and after that, if this condition is satisfied, then what is the next action to take. So that is something which is we can do it. Now the thing is we can do this. We can add multiple when statements here like this, and here we can say. So we do have now we are going to check between 31 and 50. Then we can say the age, and then so this is something which is we are trying to say. If, then when age is greater than 50, then what we are going to say is senior, or maybe we can just say old, and this is something which is they are trying to do. So this is some which is coming as for each age, it is showing the its appropriate age bracket. So now this title is something which is weird when we write this long case statement. For this, we can just give an ls here, and we can say age bracket, and just try to run. So this will look now good, which is here showing as this way. So this is the way we can use this case statement. Now there is another thing which we can do. Instead of just assigning some values here or just categorizing this based on some conditions, we can do perform some operations as well, like calculations or for mathematical operations. So how to do that? For that, we are trying to use one case or scenario, which is nothing but we do have a employees, which is here in select star from by salary, and if I show you, so we do have here as employee salary, which is we do have employees and their respective salary. Now let's say HR or company decided to give a salary hike, or salary raise for the different employees based on their current salary. So let's say uh, if salary is less than 50,000, then say 5% general hike. Okay. If salary is greater than 50,000, then probably 7% hike. And also there is one more condition if department department is finance, then uh, it is decided to give a bonus of 10% bonus. So this is something which is a valid business scenario or real-time scenario we can say, which is we wanted to solve in SQL queries. So how to do this? So we do have employee salary. Now for first thing, which is salary of greater than 50,000 and less than 50,000, what I wanted to do is I wanted to get this case statement first. First name, last name, because this is what we wanted to do, and we wanted to have a salary as well. So just to check, and then we are going case statement here, and in case statement first, what we will do, we will check when salary is greater than or maybe 50,000. Then what we are going to do is we are going to do some mathematical operation. So salary is something which is wanted on the current salary. It needs to be a 5% hike. So how to do this? So we know this salary into let's say 5 by 100. That means we can just say 0.05. So this is something which is we are trying to give, and we wanted to end this case statement here, and we will say as salary as a new column, whatever we are trying to do this. I'm just trying to run this. Let's try to see whether it is working or not. So you can see for these two employees, I guess it is showing the new salary column. For others, it is not showing. So for others as well, if you wanted to give it, when salary is greater than 50,000, then salary plus salary into. So this is 7%. That means 7. Okay, and then let's try to check here. So probably we can say that for the two employees who are just exactly 50,000, what we can say HR has decided that whoever is less than or equal to give them 5% hike. So everything will come correctly and everyone will get the salary hike. So this is one thing which is done. Now the third thing is uh, whoever is the department having finance, they should get the bonus of 10%. So how to do that? For this, we need to find out the first the department. So do we have a department in employee salary? I just need to check. So here we don't have a department name, but we do have a department ID. But which is this department and which is the finance department? For that, we need to go to the third table, which is supply departments. It does have some department details. So here is the department name and their department ID. So finance is something which is a 6 uh, uh, department ID. And so what as we understood, that 6 is the department ID. And in this employee salary, we do have 6 as a department, you can see. So for this person who is a state auditor, should get some 10% bonus. Now let's try to do this. So for this, we are going to check add a case statement when we can say deputy ID is equal to 6. Then what we will say salary salary into 0.07. So what we can do is here instead of like this, we can just type 0.1. because this is what something which is we wanted to give as a bonus, and so as it's 10%, and say as bonus. So now you can say for this particular department, for this particular employee, they're seeing the 7,000 bonus, because that is from the finance department. So this is how we can use a case statement in uh, SQL, where we either we can actually categorize based on some conditions, or we can do some mathematical operation.